CBS 4's Dr. Dave Nida takes a look at a new way of diagnosing sleep apnea.
Ivan Bekoff is like millions of Americans. He has high blood pressure.
If the hygienist suspects that maybe they have a problem with sleep disordered breathing, we're going to suggest that they might consider having a WatchPAT study to screen them to see if in fact maybe they have a problem when they sleep.
We want to bring you this important health update for you now because heart disease is the #1 killer in this country, and there is a new test that they say is quite promising.
This new technology is called EndoPAT, and what it does is it measures the function of the linings of our blood vessels. It's called the endothelium, and when the endothelium does not function properly, blood flow becomes erratic and clots can form, causing heart attacks. We can assess the function of the endothelium by using this test. It's called EndoPAT, EndoPAT. That's the name of the test. You can find it on the web, and it's very, very easy to do. It doesn't hurt.
Doc.
It takes about 15 minutes.
Technology at your fingertips. Literally. These thimble-like devices placed on the tips of my fingers can help predict whether I'm at risk for a heart attack over the next few years. First, a blood pressure cuff is placed around my arms. Then these go over the fingertips. The plastic inside will inflate, putting pressure on my blood vessels.
I can feel a little bit of pressure on my fingertips and from the blood pressure patch around my biceps, but aside from that, that's it.
The change in pressure inside the blood vessel causes them to expand. In a healthy person, it expands quite a bit. The machine tests that expansion. If the blood vessels do not expand well, there's a good chance that the arteries in my heart are damaged.
We now have a test that's produced by a company called Itamar. It's called the EndoPAT test. I've done over 200 in my office in the last 5 weeks because I think it's that important. It's you know, for me, it's like garlic for a chef. It's that important a test. What it does is it measures how healthy the blood vessels are. If you're a smoker, if you're overweight, you have high blood pressure, you're ultimately going to injure your blood vessels. This determines the health and wellness of your blood vessels.
And can you do something about it?
You can. That's the whole point. And that's what's so, and it's dynamic. It'll change. You know, the bottom line is, look, we've strapped her up to a little device. Well, this is Whoopi this morning. There are 2 finger sensors on her index fingers, which is essentially just recording the flow of blood into her hands.
Now, no. Through Go Red, we say know your numbers. So get your blood pressure checked, your cholesterol checked, your body mass index, your sugars. At least do it once a year. Okay. But if things change, you should do it more often. We also have a non-invasive test, something that I absolutely love. It's called an EndoPAT. It looks at the lining of the arteries and tells us if the lining of the arteries are healthy. You can't get heart disease if you have healthy arteries.